Very good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the current affairs class. I hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to cover 3rd April CA. Audio and video is good, everyone? All right, so let's begin with the first segment, which is ESI Finance and Business News. The first news we have is regarding manufacturing PMI, that it has risen to 8 months high in March, driven by new orders. So manufacturing PMI आपको पता है Purchasing Managers Index. PMI is Purchasing Managers Index. It reflects the economic activity, right? It gives an indication about the economic activity. So according to a data recently released by HSBC and compiled by S&P and Global, India's manufacturing PMI rose to 58.1. That means manufacturing activities are good, right? Manufacturing economic activities are good. 58.1 in March 2025, up from 56.3. Reason? So if you look at the reason, it was driven by strong new orders growth. So new orders, that means demand is good, because if demand is there, new orders in manufacturing or for the products will be definitely placed, right? So, and also remember this thing that a reading above 50 in PMI gives expansion. So it is an indication of expansion. That means if the figure is above 50, it shows that the sector is expanding, right? So this is the thing, 58.1 आपको ध्यान रखना है. Next news is over 1 million resources hired through GEM in financial year 24-25. That is quite a big achievement for the government. So जो आपका government e-marketplace है, उसके through 1 million plus workforce has been hired for financial year 24-25. Now you see, government e-marketplace क्या है? You know that GEM is a platform for public procurement. Government procures through it, right? ये सिर्फ गुड्स का ही प्रोक्यूरमेंट के लिए प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है. वाया इट, नॉट डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट, बट वाया इट गवर्नमेंट ऑल्सो हायर्स वर्कफोर्स स्पेसिफिकली रिक्वायर्ड फॉर स्पेशल पर्पसेस, यू नो, लाइक टास्किंग स्टाफ एटसेट्रा. तो मल्टीटास्किंग स्टाफ हो गया, दीज horticulture staff हो गया, security personals हो गए, they are also hired through this. So the data shows that digital procurement platform government e-marketplace has achieved a significant milestone by facilitating hiring of over 1 million manpower resources. So over 1 million manpower has been hired. Remember, GEM के बारे में अगर हम देखें, GEM was established in 2016. It provides government buyers with an end-to-end digital platform to carry out public procurement. So public procurement के लिए this is a platform, and as I told you that it has almost over 33,000 registered service providers who also offer skilled as well as unskilled manpower roles. जैसे सिक्योरिटी पर्सोनल्स चाहिए या हॉर्टिकल्चर में आपको स्टाफ चाहिए, मल्टीटास्किंग स्टाफ चाहिए, सो दैट इज ऑल्सो हायर्ड. सो रिमेंबर दिस थिंग, ओवर 1 million. नेक्स्ट इज मुंड्रा हैज बिकम फर्स्ट इंडियन पोर्ट टू हैंडल 200 MMT कार्गो इन फाइनेंशियल 2025. मुंड्रा इन गुजरात has become first such port, first Indian port to handle 200 MMT cargo in financial year 25. Mundra port in Gujarat, first Indian port to cross 200 million metric tons of annual cargo volume. So remember, what is the name? Mundra in Gujarat, right? During the financial year 2025, it handled almost 200.7 MMT of cargo during financial year 2025. Then next news we have is 25 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity installed in financial year 2025. 25 gigawatts. Renewable energy is very important, as you already know. So India has added about 25 gigawatts. 25 gigawatts. Okay, sorry. Just a second. Just a second. Yeah. So now you see 25 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity has been installed in financial year 2025. So India has added 25 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity in the fiscal year ending 31st March 24-25, which is highest ever green power capacity addition in the year. Why is it important? Why are we covering this? Because it is highest ever green power capacity addition in a year. Okay. Now next is regulatory bodies news. Regulatory bodies news पे हम देखते हैं. So we have one news here, which is RBI recently has conducted a conference of large non-banking financial companies. एक conference हुई थी. Now the theme can be important for you from this segment, right? इस conference की theme important हो सकती है. RBI has held a conference for large-sized NBFC in Chennai. कहाँ पर हुई थी? चेन्नई में हुई थी. Large size NBFCs की conference थी. What was the theme? The theme was shared vision, shared responsibility, strengthening the NBFCs. So how to strengthen the NBFCs, right? How to correct the deficiencies and all, how to strengthen their financial performance. So it was shared vision, shared responsibility is strengthening the NBFCs. Shared vision, shared responsibility is strengthening the NBFC. This was the theme. Now moving on to banking news segment. Banking news में देखते हैं what all news do we have. So first is IRFC has signed rupees 5,000 crores loan pact with NTPC REL. So your Indian Railway Finance Corporation, IRFC has entered a loan pact with NTPC Renewable Energy Limited to provide a term loan of rupees 5,000 crores, right? तो इन दोनों के बीच में एक पैक्ट हुआ है rupees 5,000 crores का IRFC and NTPC Renewable Energy Limited. So the loan will help NTPC meet capital expenditure. NTPC को ये लोन देगा 5,000 करोड़ का. If you can recall, tell me why IRFC was recently in news. इसको कोई status दिया था? Okay, so tell me why it was recently in news. Anyone? Why IRFC is recently in news? We have covered it. Anyone can recall it? I will be waiting for your answers. Let's move ahead with the next news. It is HDFC Mutual Fund has started tap-based WhatsApp service for SIP and lump sum. Your HDFC Asset Management Company has launched WhatsApp-based facility that simplifies mutual fund investments for existing investors through intuitive tab-based experience. So WhatsApp ke through, you can manage. The facility is called Tap to Invest. The facility's name is Tap to Invest, which offers a user-friendly click-based interface, right? Like a similar investment app जैसे होता है वैसे. It can start. So an investor on it can start SIP or make a lump sum investment in MF. So it is more easy to access, right? More interface would be more customer friendly. So these kind of initiatives are being launched like by HDFC Asset Management Company. तो आपको नाम ध्यान रखना है. Name is Tap to Invest, right? Next news is IDFC First Bank has been authorized by CPAO for pension disbursement. IDFC First Bank. So please remember this name, that which bank has been authorized to disburse the pension. IDFC First. So IDFC First Bank has been authorized by the Central Pension Accounting Office, CPAO, to disburse pensions on its behalf. That means it can disburse pension to the central government pensioners, and pensioners can also open up their account with the IDFC First Bank. Their saving account they can open up. Also, in the event of primary pensioner's demise, the spouse can continue receiving the family pension in the same account. So please remember, IDFC First Bank has recently been authorized by the Central Pension Accounting Office to disburse pensions on its behalf. This can be an important fact. Next one is ICICI Bank to exit from ICICI Merchant Services Private Limited. It is planning to exit from ICICI Merchant Service Private Limited. ICICI Bank has planned to sell 19% stake. 19% stake जो है इसका in ICICI Merchant Services Private Limited, it is planning to sell. तो 19% का stake ये sell करने का plan कर रहा है. It will be coming out of this, right? So this is the news. Now moving on to national news. National news में first one we have is MHI achieves 1 million sales of EVs in financial year 25 through supportive policies like PM E-Drive. PM E-Drive की यहाँ पर बात हुई है. So Ministry of Heavy Industries has given out this data. Ministry of Heavy Industries, it has successfully achieved sales of more than 1 million electric vehicles. EVs, you all know, is the future industry, right? So more than 1 million EVs it has been able to sell successfully in the financial year 24-25. Reason? It was driven by supportive policies. You know that there are policies initiated by government like PM E-Drive. So these policies are augmenting the sales. They are supporting the sales of EVs in India. PM E-Drive, PM Electric Drive Revolution in Innovative Vehicle Enhancement. So Electric Mobility Promotion Scheme, Production Linked Incentive Scheme, PLI, right? So all these we have somewhere discussed in the classes. So please revise these schemes. इनके features भी हमने discuss किए हैं. So remember, more than 1 million EVs have been crossed. And the country has achieved a total of 11,49,334 electric two-wheelers in financial year 2025, which is a 21% increase from last year. Now, moving on to state news. State news में first one we have is Maharashtra government. Maharashtra government has partnered with Microsoft to establish 3 AI centers of excellence. Maharashtra government ने Microsoft के साथ partner किया है for establishing 3 AI centers of excellence. So first of all, you need to remember these 3 centers. Where will they be established? So location क्या है? It is Mumbai, Pune and Nagpur. 3 of them, Mumbai, Pune as well as Nagpur. Now, of course, it is to accelerate AI technology adoption, to work more in AI integration, right? Mumbai Center for Geospatial Analytics will be there. It would be helping government in decision making. So geospatial data, you see, satellites will be helping into this. Satellite images will be taken as input. Then Center of Excellence in Pune particularly will see an integration of AI capabilities with the existing forensic sciences. So Pune wala jo center hai particularly, it will be trying to integrate AI technology with forensic branch or forensic sciences. Nagpur based जो आपका center होगा, Nagpur based Maharashtra Advanced Research and Vigilance for Enforcement of Reformed Laws Limited, it will be helping strengthen AI driven solutions for government functions, right? Particularly focusing on say monitoring, vigilance, innovative governance reforms. तो तीनों के purpose अलग हैं, but broad umbrella term would be AI integration. Mumbai wala would be particularly for geospatial data, satellite images use करके decision making में it would be helping. Pune particularly to be used in forensics, and Nagpur particularly to be used in improvement of governance. Remember these 3 centers of excellence, and for this Maharashtra government has signed this pact with Microsoft. Again, very important news coming in. So you have GI tags. Two new GI tags have been approved, which is Kumbakonam betel leaf. Betel leaf क्या होता है? पान जिसको हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं. Kumbakonam betel leaf and Thovalai flower garland. इन दोनों को GI tag मिला है. So this is the betel leaf and this is the garland, right? Kumbakonam betel leaf and Thovalai flower garland. They have received GI tag. GI tag मिला है. GI tag you all know is very important. Geographical indication. ये किस लिए दिया जाता है? So it basically indicates that this particular product belongs to this region or a community, right? So to safeguard their rights, it is provided. Now GI tags are very important. Any new addition in GI tag is going to be a very probable area of question for you in the examination. So remember both of them, Kumbakonam betel leaf, also the Thovalai flower, they both belong to the state of Tamil Nadu, right? So from Kanyakumari, with this total number of GI products from Tamil Nadu becomes 62. With this, how many GI tags Tamil Nadu has given us is 62, right? So remember these two names. Now next, moving on to international news segment. First is China kicks off first sovereign green bond sale. So China recently has kicked off first ever sale of sovereign green bond to raise as much as 6 billion yuan in an offering it plans to list in London. So कुछ fund raise करने के लिए it has kicked off the sale of green bonds. You just need to remember this much, nothing else in this. Next, moving on to some MOUs. MOUs देखते हैं. MOUs में first is between Reliance and Blast. So here Reliance has partnered with Blast. Now what is this? Rise Worldwide, which is Reliance's wholly owned subsidiary. Reliance से जो Rise Worldwide है, which is its wholly owned subsidiary, it has entered into a strategic partnership with Blast Esports Denmark, which is based in Denmark, to form a joint venture to conduct e-sport businesses in India. E-sport businesses होते हैं जो आपके ऑनलाइन गेमिंग वगैरह होती हैं, right? So to make this a big market in e-sports, it has been decided, or it has been formed. This venture has been formed. So remember Rise Worldwide as well as Blast Esports market में where you have online gaming etc. Next MOU is between Nokia and Bharti Airtel. Both have entered into this deal to roll out Nokia's packet core appliance based and fixed wireless access solutions to provide a better network experience. 4G 5G customer base जो बढ़ रहा है उसके लिए better infrastructure के लिए they have signed this pact with Bharti Airtel, right? Next one is India and Nepal. This can be important out of all these three. They have signed almost 10 MOUs for high impact community development projects in the Himalayan region or Himalayan nation, which is Nepal, to be funded by Indian assistance amounting almost 625 million Nepali rupees. And particularly it would be for education, health and cultural sectors. So India, Nepal को Himalayan regions में particularly education, health, इन सबके development के लिए it will be providing assistance. These are the three important MOUs for today. Now, talking about some mergers as well as acquisitions. So we only have one thing here, which is UBS. UBS has completed its merger of credit service company entities in India, right? So this is not so much important, but you can just go through it. This integration steps in India, it began in May 2023, covering Credit Suisse shared services presence in Mumbai and Pune. So this Credit Suisse Services India Private Limited, Credit Suisse Business Analytics India Private Limited and Credit Suisse Services AG Pune branch, they have integrated into, ये तीनों किसमें integrate हो गए हैं into UBS Business Solutions India Private Limited. ये तीनों जो हैं they have integrated into UBS Business Solutions India Private Limited. That's it. Nothing else is important from acquisitions. Now moving on to science and technology segment for today. You have IIT Madras. IIT Madras Pravartak has completed training of first batch of cyber commandos. So these are cyber commandos. You can see cyber commandos. नाम से ही पता लग रहा होगा that they will be dealing with. They are trained in how to deal with the fast or exponentially growing cyber frauds. आपको पता है कि cyber frauds every then and now almost every person some way or the other has been affected by cyber fraud. तो उसके लिए commandos train किए हैं इन्होंने. IIT Madras Pravartak Technologies Foundation has successfully completed training of the first batch of cyber commandos on 1st April 2025. They will be enforcing laws which are dealing with cyber crimes, right? And they will help in combating cyber crimes. Next, moving on to the defense segment. Let's see what all news do we have. We have Navik Sagar Parikrama 2 again. This has been covered earlier also. Navik Sagar Parikrama 2. Navik Sagar Parikrama 2 जो है, इसमें दो नाम आपको याद होंगे. I have told you. So अभी इसका एक phase complete हुआ है. Navik Sagar Parikrama, which is an expedition which has been undertaken, by 2 Indian Navy women officers. इसलिए it is very famous. इस expedition को lead कौन कर रहा है? 2 Indian Navy की women officers हैं. They have reached recently Cape Town, South Africa, and recently they have completed the 4th phase of their global circumnavigation journey. So they are, on a global circumnavigation journey. इस expedition पे हैं पूरे अर्थ को cover करने के. Now the crew members are, of course, these 2 officers. Remember their name. These names are very important. They can be directly asked. So they are Lieutenant Commodore Dilna K and Lieutenant Commodore Rupa A. Right? So these are the 2 Navy women officers who are leading the expedition. Remember their names: Lieutenant Commodore Dilna K and Lieutenant Commodore Rupa A. Now, next news is China has recently launched a new military drill in the Taiwan Strait. चाइना ने एक नई मिलिट्री ड्रिल लॉन्च की है. सो एनी मिलिट्री एक्सरसाइज और ड्रिल विच इज इन न्यूज becomes important, right? So just remember the name, that what is the name and which country does it belongs to. So the name is Straight Thunder 2025A. Straight Thunder 2025A. This is the name, Straight Thunder. So it has been initiated by Chinese military. Then talking about reports. So reports mein there is one report which is published by SBI Research. It says that credit to MSMEs under PMMY is, so Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, it is estimated to have more than trebled matlab increase of 3 times, right, to 30 lakh crore rupees in 10 years. That is quite significant. So it is regarding the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. SBI Research has said that more than 52 crores accounts have been opened up under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana आपको पता ही है, इसमें different categories are there. शिशु, किशोर, तरुण और तरुण प्लस. तरुण प्लस में तो 20 लाख प्लस का अभी allowed है, right? So this is the scheme और इसके success को highlight किया है. And the credit to the segment is estimated to have more than trebled, which is increase of more than 3 times to about 30 lakh crore in the last 10 years, right? And this growth in the amount has averaged 33% in the first 3 years. If you see among the states, Bihar has largest number of, remember this fact, it can be important. Bihar has the largest number of PMMY women entrepreneurs. तो प्रधानमंत्री मुद्रा योजना के तहत विमेन ने अगर सबसे ज्यादा लोन लिया है तो वो किस स्टेट में लिया है? बिहार में. महाराष्ट्र हैज द लार्जेस्ट शेयर ऑफ विमेन अकाउंट होल्डर्स. महाराष्ट्र का इसमें सबसे ज्यादा अकाउंट होल्डर्स हैं विमेन. सो बोथ द फैक्ट्स आर इंपॉर्टेंट. रिमेंबर Maharashtra and Bihar. Maharashtra has maximum women account holders under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, while Bihar has largest number of women entrepreneurs under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. Moving on to awards. So very important one, Dalai Lama has been honored with Gold Mercury Award for Peace and Sustainability 2025. This award is in news. So you all know that Tibetan spiritual leader Dalai Lama was honored with Gold Mercury Award for Peace and Sustainability at a special ceremony held at his residence in Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh, right? So remember this thing. Talking about appointments, so we have 2 appointments here. Recently, Salman Khan has been appointed as brand ambassador for 10x Zarda King Rice of GRM Overseas. Then next one is Shyam Srinivasan, former Federal Bank CEO, has been appointed as senior advisor and operating partner for TVS Capital Funds. These 2 appointments only are there for today. Yeah, so that's it for the CA. For today's current affairs. Now it's time for top 5 MCQs. I hope you all will be answering them quickly. All right, so let's see first question. First question. Digital procurement platform GEM has achieved a significant milestone recently by facilitating the hiring of over how many manpower resources by government organizations in the current fiscal year? Very good. So you all know by now that it has crossed 1 million, right? It has crossed 1 million. Very good. Next question. Which of the following ports situated in Gujarat has become first Indian port to cross 200 MMT of annual cargo volumes during financial year 2025? Kandla, Mundra, Hazira, Dholavira. Very good. So the correct option is Mundra in Gujarat. Mundra in Gujarat. Next one. RBI has recently conducted a conference in Chennai for large-sized non-banking financial companies. What was the theme of this conference? What was the theme? What was the theme? Very good. The theme was shared vision, shared responsibility, strengthening the NBFCs. Option A is the right one here. Next question. Which of the following has been authorized recently by Central Pension Accounting Office to disburse pensions on its behalf to the central government employees? No, not HDFC. It is IDFC First Bank, right? Yes. So option B is the correct answer here. IDFC First Bank. IDFC First has been authorized. Next, Straight Thunder 2025A exercise recently seen in news belongs to which of the following countries? India, US, Israel, China, Malaysia. Very good. So recently China has launched this in the Strait of Taiwan, right? China is the correct answer, option D. Now this is your learning exercise which asks you that India has added about how many gigawatts of renewable energy capacity in the fiscal year ending 31st March 2024-25, which has been the highest ever green power capacity addition in the entire year. So this is your homework question. All of you would be providing the answer in the comment section. Now in the last class, the question I gave you was on April 1, 2025, India proudly commemorated 52 years of Project Tiger. So I asked you, it was launched in how many tiger reserves? So yes, it was launched in 9 tiger reserves, right? Mahesh Rao, Yash, all of you have provided the right answer. 9 tiger reserves it was launched. I also asked you what is the capital adequacy requirement for urban cooperative banks. So yes, for tier 1 it is 9%, tier 1 UCBs, tier 2 UCBs के लिए up to 12%, which is to be implemented in the phased manner, right? So tier 1 के लिए 9%, tier 2 से 4 के लिए 12%, right? That is correct. आपको पता है कि urban cooperative banks में there are these different tiers 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 के लिए 9 है, बाकी सब के लिए 12% है. Any doubts from today's session? Okay, so Yash has also given out the names of all the 9 states where this was launched. I really appreciate that. Any doubts from today's session? Anyone? No? Alright. Alright then, thank you. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I'll see you tomorrow in the session. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.